Oh, and it's doing something weird. Is it crashing or what? Oh, there we go. Alright. Go to the retopo mesh. We see that. Now I'm going to bring in a import retopo mesh on the stem raw. And that gives me this. That looks good. Why not? Just do it. Just fucking do it. Okay. So now we see we have the stem and we have this. Now I'm going to export these. I'm going to export this as a combined retopo, whatever. Let's do that. Combined. Stem combined. Raw. Alright, and what I'm going to do with this now is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to bake from this mesh when I'm doing the stuff for the rest of the model. But just because I like things to be placed where they're eventually going to be, I can import this into ZBrush, which I'm going to do now. Let's do that. Treant, Retopology, Stem, Combined Raw. Alright, so that's the mesh that I made. It's got one thing on the bottom to kind of, and then just the flat. See? So I can take this, I can go back into my topology. That's fun to do. Go back in here. Basically, if I can figure out how to move, there we go. Alright. Stop it. Okay. Okay, now I can go to the very bottom. Sure, why not? Let's go with an append. We're going to append this big-ass stem thing. There it is. It's large, I know it is, but whatever. Now, I'm going to use the position of the actual stem to kind of help with positioning on this stuff. And actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this upwards on the list to where, like, I think that guy, yeah. I'm going to try and keep it a little organized so that I know which one is which, so I want... Come on, you piece of shit. Don't be a dick, be a dude. Alright. I'm going to see if I can match up all of these. Right now I'm making a cosmetic set for a character named Treant in Dota 2. So I know that I'm just going to arrange this the way that I can. I'm not going to do any of the, you'll see, like, this is kind of rotated, or, like, mushed that direction, and this isn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to match up the stems, just this top stem area, with this. And then, once all of these are positioned, I'm going to go through and move them around. That way I can keep it pretty legit. So, that guy is done. Let's duplicate and move this up to the next guy. The next guy is that one. Alright. So let's move him. Boop. Alright. This is kind of a process of doing this a little faster than... I mean, there's other ways of doing this, but I find that in ZBrush you can do topology when it's highly repetitive and you have to do like some adjustments. This is a pretty easy way. And I have the bottom of the stem. It has some topology to it, so I can tell what orientation I need to place this at. So I'm gonna do that. Scoot it over maybe a little. You can see it's been mushed. And I think it needs to be a little bigger too. Because you can tell these leaves are falling off the edge a little bit. I think. So Something like that with better rotation. Whoop. Well, maybe not. Yeah. I guess it just got wider somehow. Doesn't really matter. What matters is that things are positioned in the right place. So I'm going to shrink it down again, but not quite as much as before. So something like between the two. Let's make sure that this stem lines up. Whoop. More or less. I think this might be mirrored. Yeah, it looks like it's mirrored, or rotated too. Yeah, that's what it is. It's rotated. So let's do that. May as well. There we go. Yeah, see, now it's lining up correctly. Cool. It's pretty much just to get the gist of this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be in the kind of correct location. Okay, so let's do the next one. Oh my god. It's ZBrush, dude. Oh shit. Alright, let's do this. Rotating these polygons to do topology is fun. Education. Yeah, that actually looks pretty close. Whoop. And let's rotate it a little bit more. There we go. You can see it pretty much hits the same silhouette. This is how I did the leaves on the other version too. I just kind of went through leaf by leaf or group by group and put it kind of matching up. And the joy of this is that, like, it will work in the game. When this is all said and done, it's going to look pretty good. Let's duplicate it and move it up. Let's do this guy now. Oh, this one's got a wave to it. You can see I did a little bit of work on that. So I'm going to make sure that it just lines up with the stem from the bottom and looks pretty much okay. And then I'll worry about making it wavy when everything is put in the correct location. See, it needs to be a little bit longer, it looks. And also rotated down a little bit more, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, now we're starting to get somewhere. Let's scale it up just a hair. Okay. Sound effects are mandatory when using ZBrush to do topology. That's just, them's the rules. That's looking pretty good. I think it needs to be scoot over just a hair. Let's go for a little walk and then rotate. So sorry I didn't cast yesterday. I was out at the dog park with my dogs. They were being good. They needed a day off. So, that looks nice. Let's see. Next is a little guy. Alright. Sweet. We will do that then. Duplicate and move him up to match up with this guy. Alright. Okay. I haven't adjusted this at all. It's still doing it's the default leaf. And the reason for that is because the second I start like moving stuff around, making it fatter or thicker or anything, like I start losing kind of the original intent of the leaf. So I don't know. I'm gonna do that eventually, but I want to make sure that everything's in kind of the correct location before I do that. And then I want to do it as little as possible so that I don't fuck up. But rotation and translation is just fine. You know, if I was a smart man, and I'm a stupid man right now, I would have UV'd this before I even started doing this. And that would have been smart because every one of these has incorrect UVs. If I don't add any verts or edges or anything, I should be able to copy and paste my UVs. But I just realized that that was a dumb move. I always realize it like I'm halfway done with something like this. If you're a smart 3D modeler, you would have already UV'd it so that you can just stick it in there, call it. Every once in a while I'll remember to do that and I'll be like, God damn, I'm so fucking smart, and then I'll, you know, it's like, oh, so dumb sometimes. Oh well. Whatever, I can solve this problem. If anything, I'll just do them all over again when I do have the UVs all set up. I could UV in this... Oh, it's already too late. I'll just wait. Damn it. Alright, well, where the hell are you? You're all the way over there? Excellent. Duplicate and translate. Well, I'm scared. I'm scared to do that, man. Because if I don't do it all at once... Well, I want them to all overlap on the same UV space, and that would just... Go Z might work, but I don't know. I think it's easier to just go into 3ds Max and copy and paste UVs and pray. Typically, I mean, on leaves and stuff, copy and paste UVs does a really good job, as long as the vert count doesn't change. I'm not going to bring these all in as one big mesh, though. That's for goddamn sure. I'm going to bring them in maybe individually or something. They'll have the same, like, vert everything. Sorry, we went into kind of a more complex than normal conversation here, but basically what it boils down to is I was a little stupid when I started doing this, and I can't really stop now. It didn't take long. That's the good thing about this, that even if I do have to do it all over again, it's like, it didn't take very long at all. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. See, it's kind of sticking out on both sides. That's actually preferable. Okay, next. Duplicate and translate. Oh, over there. Well, that's just fun. Maybe I can take this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I think I already duplicated. Oh, shit, I'm all out of order now. God, why are you so stupid? Is it you? Yeah, it's you. Okay, cool. Where are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Don't mind me, just being a retard. Well, that's not right. Just being stupid. Let's do this correct, huh? Sigh. Okay. Let's rotate this shit. That away. We'll rotate it around. Now yoop. Alright, we need to go down with this significantly. Needs to be bigger, and yeah. There we go. Shoot. There we are. Stem zone, not really meshed up on that one. There we go. Once again, it's just more important to get the gist of what's going on these correct. Less about getting it exact, because the exact stuff is going to come from that other file where it lines up perfectly. And that'll be great. And all of these will just be overlapping meshes.